I found out about the rivalry against Arkansas when they whooped our ass in the second game of my career when I got to Texas. So that rivalry got really good really fast for us. So we respect it, we honor it. It's a heck of a rivalry. It's a great game to be part of.
You mentioned imparting on the players the importance of playing Texas to the fan base and everything. Has that started with you, and what kind of tactics?
Yeah, we talked about it last night, in the team meeting, obviously, but we're going to do some things to make sure they understand it, because it's always been a big deal. I mean, the first time I was here, it was always a big deal.
On tap. Welcome in, everybody, to 4th and 5 as we are now setting the stage. Let you know we got cooking up for you. We are live in Bentonville here at the Compton. The cool spot about this, it's not even open yet, but we're going to let you know what is on tap for everybody today. This is what we're going to start with. Takeaways from the last matchup that we had against LSU. Then we're going to talk about Gus Malzahn. Yes, we didn't spell that right, but we're going to talk about him. We got today's matchups, all right, around college football. Zach Gillum's going to be joining us for that. Obviously, we're going to break down last week's performance. And speaking of Zach Gillum, like I said, we'll talk about that with our friends over there at OAKLAWN. We also have How It's Done. Oh, I got some great clips for y'all, and I missed one from Arkansas. We'll talk about it, though. But once again, live here at the Compton Hotel. We're going to give you a nice little showcase of not just that, but a sneak peek into the good old lighting ceremony here at the Square. Welcome, everybody. And once again, you're watching 4th and 5. I'm DJ Williams, joined by Grant Cook and Josh Throne. Fellas, it's always a fun time when we get to come up here in Northwest Arkansas, especially when the Hogs are on the road. Man. We got a sneak peek. We are set up once again here at the Compton, and they're not open for 2 weeks, all right? But when you walked in, were you like, is this going to be the new go-to spot in downtown Bentonville?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked in, I'm like, wow. that's the express. I mean, that's just what happens. You walk in, you're like, man, this is nice.
No, it's nice. It's big.
I came in through the back entrance. I saw Ebony. She said, hey, go down the hallway. I had no clue what we were walking into. I heard you say the Compton, but rock wall built up in here, custom bars, conference rooms. It's amazing.
No, we got to like it. We're going to be speaking to management here from the Compton. Also, we're going to be joined by downtown Bentonville. But y'all know what this is all about. We got to talk about these Razorbacks and the matchup against Texas. Once again, a team that cannot be overlooked. You got one of the best two-loss teams in the country. It's so bizarre saying that, but I think the whole country agrees. So let's go ahead and get to our takeaways, okay? Takeaways from that game against LSU, and I believe I'm going to go ahead and pop this one off. Fellas, I'll tell you what I got from this game. You'd be surprised. Don't be complacent, all right? Once again, I sound like old man on the chair, but then we start getting the TikTok dances after we score these touchdowns to celebrate. I mean, let's not forget, fellas, yes, we are a decent football team, but we only got 2 wins on the season, all right? We got to start locking it in. I'm all about having fun. I'm all about celebrating, but we got to get to a point to where you got to care more about the end result and then your moments in the end zone to shine for social media or shine for the cameras. You know, now things change, fellas. When you're a winning team, you overlook these things, okay? But I think when you're 2-8, I think it needs to get at a point where the team needs to start thinking, okay, now we just went up once again in the end of the ball game. We have not figured out a way to finish this yet. Let's lock in. Let's celebrate real quick, but let's get back to that sideline and finish this game. So that would be my takeaway from the game coming from last week. And like I said, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm old man in the chair. We got to figure that out. I'm not, but am I right? Am I somewhat in the ballpark, or am I being too grumpy and should I let the kids celebrate the good moments?
Well, I'm as old as you are, so I'm probably not the right person to ask. But yeah, I mean, they got to have fun, and that's part of that's why you play college football, is go out there and have fun. But if you don't win, it's hard. It's a bad look. I will say that. It's a bad look. Now, if you're winning, go ahead and get your little dance on in the end zone.
It's a part of the energy, right? It comes and it goes, and you don't know if you're going to win or lose, but you got to play that way.
I hear you. I just need a little bit more stuff for. Just lock this thing in here.
You're a big act like you've been there before guy. Huh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
I get that vibe from you.
And that comes with winning. All right.
Did you ever dance in the end zone? No, we got a flag.
Well, yeah,
No,
we
you
couldn't do
even
that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd dance anyway, though.
You just threw it to the referee.
To get back,
Little-
one of these?
Yeah,
one of those?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of those?
Yeah, that's what you
yeah,
did.
that's about all we got. All right, Josh. Sorry, Grant, let's go ahead and get to your takeaway from last week's performance. What you got for us?
Red zone inefficiencies, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
When we break it down, we look at what we did against LSU. We got down to the red zone. We got down to the goal line multiple times, and we couldn't finish the deal. And it killed us. And if you look at us through the rest of the previous part of the season, that was something we excelled at, right? I mean, we were leading the country at one point in red zone efficiency, whether it be field goals or touchdowns, and we got away from it on Saturday. And you can see right here, I mean, we got a big old pile up, man. If you're a yard away, man, this comes from offensive linemen, you got to take pride in being able to go get a yard and score a touchdown. That one right there made or broke the game, and it broke our back, unfortunately.
Broke our back for sure. Yeah, that one hurt. I mean, getting to the red zone twice in that game and walking away with nothing. You know, we'll be addressing some of the red zone decision-making probably a little bit later in the show. Josh, what you got for us?
Well, you know, I had a good time this week with Matt Harris, right?
Yeah.
So we got to take a look at that defense perspective, Arkansas versus LSU, and I figured out, hey, we packing a punch, but we got to figure out how to fight all game long. When I look at what we had going on, what is going on? Is this AI? What is happening on the screen right now? Well, look, I'll tell you this. Quincy Rose, he packed a punch. Cam Ball, look, he was chasing guys down all the way to the end zone. Did our man in the chair do this?
No, I don't know what happened.
Y'all
What
trying
you
to throw
talking
me
about?
off. That's what happened. Y'all trying to throw me off. Cam Ball, hunting down the quarterback all the way to the sideline, stopping him. Quincy Rose getting involved. Sorry coming off the edge, getting involved. Guys, our defense was playing as a whole. We held LSU to 3 points. We just got to do that all game long against Texas because Texas is big and everything is bigger in Texas, and we will be in Austin. So Arkansas is going to have to play a full game on defense because old Manning's a dual threat quarterback. He's not like his uncles. He can run too.
He can run. You'd be surprised about how much he has not run this year. We go back and look at the stats, but it's funny. So, we put together the show week in and week out, and guy in the chair, he's over there. And as, we're sitting there, we're editing, piecing everything together, he'll look up and says, Josh has to be trolling me. So we asked, what are your takeaways, and send in a key point and some film you want to go behind it. Josh's takeaway was we punched them. Now we got to finish the fight.
My takeaway is Hawks defense has a punch. Now we have to have a full fight. But I said show Arkansas sacks, tackles for loss against LSU.
So usually,
he trolled me.
He usually is just like, how am I supposed to describe a punch and then a full fight? So we made it work. You know what I mean?
He trolled me that time. That's what happened.
Oh, man, good times. Hey, if y'all want to be a part of the show, all you have to do is hop into the chat room. We can hang that out. This will be a thing, a common theme, I'm sure, all day long. I hate Texas. When this one erases a lot of cussing at the TV in the last 10 games. I feel like you speak for a lot of people that are watching this game here today. Ebony, who is my boo thing, she says, why they out there fist fighting like that? I don't know what's going on. Hero Blake says Hogs by minus 10? Well, you're taking the points. You need some points. What do you say, Hogs? I'm assuming you are saying Hogs by 10, right? Not minus 10, right?
I don't know.
I think he's talking betting lines over
Oh,
there.
are we talking betting lines over there?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you stick around with us because we're going to be doing that a little bit later on with our title sponsor, OAKLAWN Sports. But, hey, we got another one in right now. Today feels good. Let's take the horns down. There's something about this game that always, I think, transcends where we are as far as a program just because of the history. Kind of the same thing with the LSU game. Really doesn't matter what the record is, if the team's good or bad. It's usually always competitive. I would like to say the same thing with Texas. Not so much for Petrino's first trip down to Austin back in 2008, but since then we've put up some pretty big-time games. So speaking of coaching, that's been the topic of discussion. As much as I want to move away from this, we just can't because we keep hearing stuff. We keep hearing stuff as we start talking about this coaching search. A name that popped up the other night, midweek, was Gus Malzahn. Apparently Tyson went to go pick him up. A lot of people thought he was just here as like friends. He has family in Fort Smith. And then some more stuff's coming out that Hunter interviewed him, and they're going through that whole process. And I know people are back and forth with Gus Malzahn. Another name we talked about today, Iowa State's head coach is
Matt Campbell.
Matt Campbell is a name that's been popping up as well. But when we heard this Wednesday, and I'm on 103.7 The Buzz, and I'm going to give you a reaction, and I'm just curious about if Gus did come back home, essentially, to where he did great things over there at Springdale, and then he came to Arkansas, won a national championship as an OC at Auburn, and then kind of bounced around. Thoughts on him coming back? And I think it's mixed, very mixed. And so this is what my co-host Justin Acree said when I told him about him flying in for an interview.
Have we heard anything new on the coaching search? My buddy called me yesterday and said that Wes was indicating that he knows who it is and he just can't say, or that they've figured out who it is, or something to that effect. I didn't hear much about bounds yesterday. So I missed that part.
Besides multiple people talking about how John Tyson went to go pick up Gus Malzahn yesterday.
I swear to God, if they hire Gus Malzahn, I'm never watching another Razorback football game.
He flew in yesterday, picked up on Tyson Air Force One, whatever you want to call it. So that happened. Multiple
Are you
people.
serious right now?
Yeah.
You've got to be drunk. You've got to be drunk if you hire Gus Malzahn over Bobby Petrino right now. Have you watched Florida State's offense? He's going to get Mike Norvell fired. I don't think that's the guy I really want. No offense.
Yeah.
I don't get that one at all. That's gross.
That's the hire where you would be like, I can't root for this anymore.
I'm done. I'm out.
So that is the worst case scenario for you. We asked this a few weeks ago. It was like, what is the worst hire that Arkansas
I
can
thought
make?
Bobby Petrino was the worst case scenario, maybe. And if that was the case, I was feeling really good. And now I'm like, you throwing Gus in the mix, get out of town. I'm out.
All right, fellas, where we at? You know, if that is true, I see some people here in the chat I'll pop this up real quick. Y'all be careful. Don't say anything crazy, okay? I see a lot of people on the side of Justin right there, not the biggest fan of it, but I did ask Justin this. You know, we've been talking about the whole coaching search, and I'm not advocating for any coach right now. But one thing we are advocating for is support. And so when you hear names like John Tyson, you're like, whoa, what else are you going to bring to the table? But thoughts on Gus potentially coming back?
Well, first of all, what was his reasoning? Did Justin state his reasoning for that being like the worst thing?
He went on a rant for about 30 minutes, and so I couldn't clip it all in there. It was just he says, look what's the track record? And then he started looking about a lot of people feel like Gus used Arkansas to leverage a lot of coaching jobs that he was going to get more money out of it. And that seemed to be the case, i.e., I think when he first left, a lot of people potentially wanted him to come back, but then he ended up going to Auburn. Right. And a lot of people felt like he used Arkansas to leverage that job to get more money.
What do you think? Is that real?
I don't know. I was locked in the NFL when all this stuff was going on.
I'll say this.
Put the mic up a little bit.
When he was at Springdale, I mean, obviously he was like a prolific high school coach. He brought a lot of his guys. Clearly, his guys wanted to play for him. I was listening to Ben Cleveland and Mitch Mustang talk about, their admiration for him and the type of coach that he is. So seems to be that the guys that have played for him has said good things about him. I haven't really had, a player to coach type of relationship with him. Met him once or twice. Seems like a guy who's all football, runs a really good offensive system. But yeah, I would look at his track record there. And as an offensive coordinator, I think he's done really well. As a head coach, has he kind of reached the same pinnacle that he was able to reach with Gene Chizik leading the way? No, he hasn't done that again. So, but hey, I do like the aspect of a guy who wants to be in Arkansas, is an Arkansas guy, because I think that you have a different quality about you as a coach that can help recruit.
And I won't dodge this one for sure. I just don't see that for the fan base wanting more right now. I don't know if that's an upgrade from where we are now.
Yeah,
I really don't, because when you look at if you say the ties, then you have another coach who is here right now who wants to be here. Now, this is just putting Gus and Coach Petrino together, not including everyone else that's in this coaching search. But their question is this real or not? Or is it another smokescreen? Or is he leveraging Arkansas for potentially getting paid to somewhere else? I think maybe those times are past. I think now he really would take the job. But, Grant, thoughts on potentially having Gus come back?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think he would take the job. It's kind of past the point, and I don't want to say past his prime maybe, but look what he's done at Florida State. They've not been electric down there this year, right? Then prior to that, he was at UCF, struggled a little bit there toward the end, and that's why he became the offensive coordinator at Florida State. And I saw a comment when you popped those up, and I tend to agree with it. If you're going to go that route, you might as well stick with Coach Petrino. I mean, if you're looking at prolific offenses, right? And I know that that's probably going to send everybody in the comments by that comment. Right. But if you look at guys that are offensively focused and have had a history of being successful on offense, you got one that's already coaching here right now.
I agree.
And so you're really 6 one way, half dozen another by bringing in Gus. And so in my mind, is there some legitimacy to it? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know that the word on the street was Hunter had a list of 8 names or so that he was going to go through. And if Gus was on that list, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised because he does have that history as a head coach and being successful. But I don't know what you gain by getting Gus here with you got Coach Petrino already on the staff or some other guys out there that are offensively focused.
Yeah, and DJ, I look at this. When Gus Malzahn got a hold of KJ Jefferson down in Florida, all of a sudden KJ Jefferson just tanked in offensive production.
Yeah.
Absolutely tanked. Now, blame it on whatever you want, but he was pretty darn good in the SEC prior to leaving, right? Then you have the offensive production and success right now in Florida with Florida recruits, with guys that you can't say there's not plenty of talent down there for him to recruit from. So I would say it's a much better position recruiting-wise to be in Florida than it is in Arkansas. And if you can't run your offense with all that speed and weapons that you have on your team right now and put up high-flying numbers, I'm not saying you have to win a bunch of games, but from an offensive perspective, coordinating perspective, he should be putting up crazy numbers in Florida. I would assume Bobby Petrino would be able to do that.
It's funny you brought up the KJ going to UCF with Gus. KJ, very productive here at Arkansas.
Yeah.
Coaching change happened. I think he fit perfect for what Kendall Browse wanted to do. That he goes to UCF because you think, Gus's selling point, Cam Newton type player.
Yeah.
I think we saw the difference between Cam Newton and KJ Jefferson.
100%.
And then you go back to the national championship. I would probably say out of all of college football, the one player who single-handedly won a national football championship and put not just the team on his back, but coaching staff as well as Cam Newton. All right, so every great player can make a coach look great for sure. And look who it is. My guy standing by backstage, Matt Harris. Welcome to the show. Buddy, what's going on, man? You hearing all this talk? Gus Malzahn making his way to Arkansas? What are we doing?
I hope not. I'm kind of with Grant on this one. It's like you got Bobby Petrino, and y'all know my views on Bobby P. I think he's a fantastic coach. Let's start there. But I would like to see some new blood in Fayetteville just as a general whole. But why go get Gus when you got Bobby P in your hand, right? It's one in the hand, two in the bush. Another name that popped up this week, I put it up on my social. Can I get a Dabo Swinney in the house? Clemson's not happy with him right now. How great would Dabo Swinney be? He's an SEC guy. He's a Bama boy. He's had head coach experience. Another thing, guys, where was North Texas? You know what I mean? Like, I remember Josh, when Yurachek made that comment earlier this year about we don't have the NIL, we don't have the talent, we don't have this, we don't have that. Hey, I want 2 buckets. I want people that believe in our program and our state, or you're gone. Like, where was North Texas? Why can't we do what North Texas did? We're sitting here looking at Indiana like there's some powerhouse. Like Cignetti was this like amazing coach. How did they turn it on? Do you think they're getting recruits better than Arkansas? So there's a mixture here that we're missing in this state. And I don't know if Malzahn's the answer. I don't know if Petrino's the answer. But as far as Malzahn bringing him up from Florida, I'm with Grant on this one. It's like hire Coach Petrino, let him do his thing. I would put Petrino over Malzahn personally. And I had experience with him. Do you probably speak the best to both of their offensive mindsets? What do you think?
Offensive mindset. You said I played for them both? No. You said I played for them both as far as Malzahn?
Well, did you get a year with Malzahn when he was OC?
No. I missed the Malzahn train.
You did.
Who was that? Was it Lee? David Lee?
I had David Lee. You got to think Malzahn left with that 06 class.
We were the year
with Mitch
right
Mustang. We were the year kind of right behind all that. So I missed it. And I don't know. But you brought up North Texas, and that was very interesting. You said that because in the comment you got Guatney who says I'd rather have Eric Morris. I mean, they're having an incredible year. What they've done with their quarterback situation, they were actually going to show a clip from that game as well. And apparently a lot of people love you in the chat right now, Matt. They're saying Matt for president right now, asking if you have eligibility. Can you be the defensive coordinator? Matt Harris is bringing it down. Matt, now that we're with you, you joined us just a little late, but we still want to get to your takeaway, big dog. All right, so your takeaway from the LSU game, what you got for us?
Yeah, so Josh and I had a fantastic week this week. What continued improvement we've seen week after week after week. These Hogs get better. Look at number 20, Sheldon. Tell me if you've seen that guy. He's out there making plays. You know, you had a game this week in LSU. Y'all, they scored 2 total touchdowns. Count them, 2. They had 3 field goals. The week before, Mississippi, what was it? How many field goals did Auburn get?
Auburn, they had 6.
You know what I mean? Like, guys, we're getting multiple sacks, D-line pressure. Look at Sorey getting in there. I mean, our defensive line this week is going to be crucial. So I think just continue your improvement. We're getting better and better. Our offense, Grant, DJ, Josh, y'all can all agree. If teams are scoring 2 touchdowns against us, that's a mixture that we can win with the Bobby Petrino offense, no doubt.
Yep. I like it, Matt. All right, y'all stick around with us. Matt, we're over here. You need to check this place we're out at. What, are you about to say something? Oh, we're at the Compton. It's not open yet. Exclusive inside look with 4th and 5. We're going to be joined by the GM here. All right, and we're also going to give you a little tour that we had as well. Talk about some amazing things happening here at the Square. And I don't know if you knew today, Matt, is the Christmas Square lighting ceremony. That'll be today as well. So we're going to be joined by downtown Bentonville as well. I see him standing by over here. So great partnerships we've had up here. Always a blast when we hang out in Northwest Arkansas up here in the Bentonville area.
We need to get you to move up here as much as you talk about how cool it is. All you do is talk about how cool Northwest Arkansas is, but you still stay down there in Little Rock. And, Matt, you don't need to laugh. You need to move up, too. You're from Dallas.
I knew I was coming.
I'm tired of hearing about it. I want to see it.
You know, I do this radio thing. And the thing is, you can work remote while doing radio, but it's just different when you're in person. The same way you want me to be there, Justin wants me there too, man.
You come up here, and then we lure Justin Akery up here as well.
He ain't moving. No, he ain't moving. I know he is set in his ways, all right? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get to our first break. And on the other side, we're going to take a quick look at them setting up the whole lighting ceremony here, which will be fun. We're also going to have a nice little breakdown. Then we got some plays of letting you know how it is done. One of my favorite segments we've been talking about. Y'all stay with us. More 4th and 5 on the other side of this break.
Okay. I got my bet in on the next drive. Y'all? Yep. Whoever loses picks up the tab.
You know, this OAKLAWN sports betting app is so fun to use, it might actually make watching these games with y'all bearable.
Big talk coming from a fella about to lose this wager. Just need a field goal here and you'll be cooked, my friend. Remember our friendly wager.
And it's good.
Go!
Bet on any game all season long with OAKLAWN Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
This is humiliating.
This Thanksgiving season, don't be a turkey and let pain sit at the head of your table. Whether you're dealing with aching joints, stubborn sprains, lingering pain, or even breaks that just won't heal, Ortho Arkansas is here to help you get back to what matters most. Our team of orthopedic specialists is ready to get you moving, feeling better, and enjoying every moment with family and friends. So before the holiday rush, stop by Ortho Arkansas or book your appointment today. This year, give yourself the gift of comfort and let Ortho Arkansas help you walk into the holidays pain-free.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing, and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be 1.5 miles down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
All right, everybody, welcome back in. Look at that. The square is getting set up. The lights are all in place. 6 p.m. is when it all starts. It's going to be a fun one up here at the square at Bentonville. You know what? the thing about it is, as we are here once again live at the Compton, appreciate them for having us in. Matt, we got to talk about some cool things going on here. Okay, so I'm a big Christmas guy. I love me some Christmas, and Bentonville does it right. So, all right, so we're just going to sit back and enjoy a quick little teaser of what is to come tonight. Okay, so go ahead and drop that music for me real quick. This is what's about to happen at 6 p.m. here today. How many people? About 20+ thousand. Aaron, you hear me over there? How many people? 20,000 people right out here. Come on, man. So this is a scene that's going to happen around 6 o'clock.
I like that.
Oh, man. Make it full. Oh, yeah. Got the music playing. Oh, come on. I can't wait, y'all. It's going to be big time. Big Christmas guy over here. Papa Noel. I mean,
sounds like you're supposed to be here, DJ.
God, how many lights is that?
I've never seen Little Rock do anything like that.
First of all, shout out to the drone operator. Like, who is that?
I've been flying them.
Oh, is that you? Oh, man. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right, so.
That's Santa Claus dash cam.
Is that Santa's dash cam? Some fun stuff going on there with our friends in downtown Bentonville. Like I said, we'll talk to them here in just a second. Matt, give me a little second. I'm about to go through a little breakdown from the film from last week. Sound like a plan?
You're good, man.
All right, we'll check in with Matt here in a second. Sorry, I hate when I, take your photo down, all right? Just sorry, Matt. It is what it is. All right, y'all, let's get into a little pregame talk, all right? We got to talk a little film breakdown. I'm going to show you a couple clips from last week against LSU, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into what you can expect from Texas here today. A very talented team in Texas, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But we're going to focus on our side, okay? And so let's go back to last week, this Arkansas-LSU game. And what you're going to see a lot on tape as we kind of get into this, it's going to be a recurring theme with Talon Green. It's the smallest things, okay? But if you want to compete in the SEC, it's the smallest things that get you over that hump. How many times have we said Arkansas is just right there? These are the little things that can get it done. And I'm picking on Talon Green just because he's our quarterback, all right? Coach Petrino already gave me a green pass when he told Talon in a press conference the other day, when you are the quarterback, this is just what comes with it, okay? And I think he has the ability to get us over that hump. This ball right now on a quick three-step drop, you almost don't even have time for that. As soon as that receiver plants on that third step for that slant route, the ball already needs to be in the air. Already, it needs to be in the air. Just that quick hesitation allows that DB to get right there, right before that ball gets into him and break up. This was towards the end of the game. I think this was maybe our last play on offense, at least before we ended up trying to kick a field goal right here. But Raylan Sharp, they ran a little delayed release. Look at Raylan Sharp right here. A little delayed release. Boom. Ball already needs to be in the air. You got what you want in man-to-man coverage, a great concept. But you see Talon, the ball still in his hands. It's just, I think when you start throwing interceptions, you start kind of, is it open? Is it open? You cannot afford that right here on this 3rd and 4, okay? So we're rolling right here. As soon as we take a little bit closer look, you're going to see how close it was. But I will say this. In quarterbacks, you have a 3-step drop, and then it's one hitch, and then the ball is out. One hitch. That's all you got time for. But you can see right here. Watch him shuffle. 1, 2, and then he steps into his third. Just that little thing allows that DB's hand to be right there. Now, obviously, you want Raylan Sharp to be a dog and come down with this. Just help him out a little bit right there, okay? So let's keep it moving. Another missed opportunity as we get into it. Now, we ended up getting down closer to the end zone on this, but when the opportunities present themselves, and they will, Texas is going to like to bring pressure. If that happens, then those deep routes, especially the crossing routes, will be there. When they present themselves, you have to hit them. You can't miss your throws, especially when your guy's open in a very competitive defensive conference. And then you get another missed opportunity right here. We ended up still going down to score. But when it's there, you got to hit it. Just be poised in the pocket, deliver it downfield. Nobody's in front of C.J. Brown right there. Would have been a walk-in touchdown. Like I said, these are the missed opportunities we kind of talk about when we always say, why does Arkansas always seem so close? Now let's go and take a look at Texas. And now the good thing about Georgia, they have another quarterback who can move very well with his legs. And so you're going to see them approach us the same way they approach them in a lot of things. Georgia just did a really good job with the reads. You know, read option right here. Talon does this all day. And this is huge for me. This is what we need to work on. Grant, is your mic up right now? Grant, in this situation, if you start having, you realize, okay, the guy I'm supposed to block is behind me. What should he do right now?
Go upfield, baby.
Go
find color.
upfield. How many times have we seen on tape in these situations where the player from Arkansas will then go chase that and they're going the opposite direction? Watch this right here. Great job by that guy deciding to go upfield and getting – that's clinic tape. That's how it's done. I thought that was pretty cool to see from the tight end from Georgia right there. Not turning back, just going up and making sure you're getting your hands on some color up there. All right, let's keep it going. Once again, this is the third down. Like I said, they're going to want to bring pressure on third down, and if it's blocked up, we just got to hit them. The thing is, we got to make sure we communicate, and we got to pass protect. And they got delayed blitzes as well. That's something we have struggled with as I would say throughout the season are those delayed blitzes. Georgia does a great job picking it up and a great throw to the sideline to pick up the 3rd and 10 right there. Let's go and look at this 2nd and 9. You're going to see a lot of this from Talon. We have to get into the naked game. We did it, and it was perfect. Jalen Platt wide open in the flat, but he ends up throwing it in triple coverage. It ends up being an interception a little bit later in that LSU game. Great execution, but it'll be there. Texas, they run fast, and they flow fast on that defensive side of the ball. Another spot right here. Talon did this at the Ole Miss game, but he has struggled doing it since. A great job by the quarterback from Georgia right here. Even though pressure is here, don't tuck this and run it. Just find that spot in the pocket. Trust your O-line, and then step up, keep your eyes downfield, and deliver the ball. I think at first, especially in the Ole Miss game, Talon was doing this, but as the season has progressed, he's been tucking it a little too soon and not staying in the pocket. And then you got to get to the goal line. We all saw how we struggled with the goal line this past week. And the thing about it is Texas is tricky because right here it looks like you got a little man-to-man coverage, but they actually hit a zone. But still, you have to run your routes good, and quarterback has to make the decision fast and get the ball out. You got to trust the play, trust the process, and make the plays. Look at that route right there, big time. And there's only one place that you can put it, right by that pylon. Woo! That's execution at its finest right there. So, once again, it should be a fun little matchup today. I'm super excited about it to see what the Razorbacks can do. Like I said, I feel like we're going to be there as if we can take care of these little things to take us over that hump. That brings us to, let me bring Matt back in here. Matt, you there? All right, Matt, let's get back to our how it's done segment. All right, so what we like to do is go around college football, take a couple looks, and for some reason I've been leaning a little bit more towards just big hits because I think you can never run out of being physical. I want to be physical. Grant, you sent me a clip from the offensive lineman on field goal.
Yeah.
And he explained it for me real quick.
Yeah, so you got Prudhomme, I think is his name.
Prudhomme.
Freshman.
Okay.
Freshman kid. Got from Louisiana, got passed up by LSU. Oh yeah.
Love
so you know
those.
he wanted a little vengeance.
Yeah.
I don't. You don't have the clip? Do you have the clip?
I don't have it, and I just as soon as you said it, I was like, I didn't put it in. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all
maybe
good,
later
man.
in the show we'll go back to it.
But we were always taught if somebody leaves their feet,
Yeah.
the first thing that should hit the ground is the back of their neck. And he does it. It's out there. We're going to post this
We'll
thing
find
on
it.
social media.
We'll find it.
Y'all follow 4th and 5 on Instagram. We're going to post it on there. He just dumps this dude. He slammed
It reminded me of when like Kane used to do a choke slam in WWE.
Yeah.
That's
All right?
exactly what
The
it looked like.
Undertaker.
And then he walked over him, and I was thinking, that's how it's done. So let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Bring me a beat up real quick, David. Let's go around college football and take a look at how it's done. Physicality. You got to like it, Matt. You got to like the physicality. We're going to go and take a look right here, Northwestern. We got a former Razorback, TJ Metcalf from Michigan. All right. What's it going to be, big dog? Oh, yeah. It'd be nice if he still had a Razorback on the side of his helmet.
It'd be real nice, wouldn't it?
God. Great job. What'd you say? If they leave their feet, what hits the ground first?
Back of the neck.
Back of the neck. Special teams. You got to be a different guy on special teams. He runs through one block and lets this guy know, don't take that ball out the end zone no more. Great job by the guy from Virginia making it happen. Uh-oh. We got a little pressure. We got a little miscommunication from former Razorback Ty Washington. Doesn't get the block. And we're going to freeze frame it right here.
Ooh.
That's not a good position to be in. That makes the quarterback think for the rest of the game. You got to be the hammer. Hey, you talked about North Texas, Matt, right? They got a quarterback over there that's doing pretty darn good. Scrambling, moving. Eric Morris coaching them up, getting them right. You got to be the hammer or the nail. Which one is it going to be? A lot of people think the defensive guy had a big hit right here, but I say, oh, not so fast, my friends. Look at him eyeing him down, and he gives him a little shoulder. You give me that. Oh, man. You got to like a physical quarterback there. Big time by one of the bigger surprises is in college football this year. From the safety position, what's it going to be, Matt? Coming downhill. popping
Bangers.
pads a little bit. You got to like
Rocket
it.
Jackers, baby.
And I really watch this guy, track this guy down right here. Head hunting.
Oh, that's
Now,
great.
People
Oh,
want to know
beautiful.
how it's done when it comes to targeting. This is probably the film you show.
There you go.
Good God.
Did he get a flag thrown?
No flag,
Are
baby.
you
That's
kidding me?
all-
And we throw a
that's
flag
how
on Larry
it's
Worth?
done.
That is
Larry Worth.
absolutely
Oh,
ridiculous.
man.
If you don't throw a flag on that, you throw a flag on Larry Worth, you literally need to be benched. We got to start benching
man.
refs for a game.
Right.
Send a ref
Kicking
out
these
for
kids
half
out
a
of the
game.
man.
Did
Stop
he
kicking them out
spear
of the game.
him?
Shut
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Goldberg.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to watch out for that
Nice
guy.
game. I don't get it. We're trying to put all these rules in. It's not a nice game. If I see Grant Cook coming at me, it's knees and nuts. There's nothing nice.
Oh, man. I love it. All right, so here we go. We're going to get to our second break. I got my crew from downtown Bentonville here. Got them up around 1:15. Also going to do picks real quick with Zach Gillum over there at OAKLAWN. And we're also going to be joined by, where's my guy George? Is he around? Oh, maybe not joined by. We'll talk about it. You know, Aaron, you may help out, talk about the Compton as well, all right? All right, we'll be right back after this quick break.
I bet they run the ball right here. Well, you former Razorbacks think you're so smart, don't you? What? Well, if you are so smart, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Wager on the OAKLAWN Sports app. It's the best in-game wagering available in the state. Maybe use that football brain of yours to bet on this next play. Plus your favorite games. It's that easy. Yes! See? You should have took the bet.
Bet on any game all season long with OAKLAWN Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Looking to rep the Hogs in style? Stop by Be Unlimited, Fayetteville's go-to spot for custom apparel and officially licensed Razorback gear. Need custom shirts for your team, business, or event? Their in-house crew makes it quick, easy, and done right. Shop in-store or online at shop.be-unlimited.com and show your Arkansas pride. Be Unlimited, where passion meets design.
You might not know us yet, but around here, we're building something different. Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is more than just a dealership. With a full service department, on-site body shop, and brands you trust, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, we're built to take care of you long after the sale. And when you keep up your service with us, we'll cover your tires for life. Honest deals, real service, and value that's worth the drive. Southwest Auto Collection. Your road starts here.
At Ortho Arkansas, relief is closer than you think. Our in-house spine procedure center was designed with one goal in mind: to make your care as easy and comfortable as possible. From pain-relieving injections to advanced spine procedures, everything is done right here, safely, conveniently, and under the care of our fellowship-trained specialists. Since our procedure center is part of Ortho Arkansas, your physician team, imaging, and follow-up care are all connected, saving you time and eliminating unnecessary steps. You'll be in and out the same day, cared for by a team that knows you, right here where you already trust us with your care. Relief, right here at Ortho Arkansas Spine Institute Procedure Center.
All right, welcome back in to 4th and 5. Big shout out to our travel sponsor. They get us from point A to point B. Woo! Every single week. Our friends over there at Southwest Auto in Arkadelphia. Real quick, I want to tell you, still, this great deal they got going on. Save up to $25,000 off MSRP on this 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona. I'm telling you, the service over there is great. The cool thing about it, too, you may say, DJ, we're not close to Arkadelphia. Well, you've been listening to the commercials. They deliver anywhere in the state. They'll drop it off right to you. Go hang out with my friends in Arkadelphia, and they'll get you all set up. And, Matt, I'll tell you this. They got us in a nice ride right now. They got us in this Traverse. I was like, what's the big deal about these Traverses? Bro, I may have to just get one myself, man. This thing, I know you got a couple kids. I know you still got some style. You want to feel young and hip and all that stuff. This is the way to go. I'm telling you. Cool thing about it, too, it drives itself for you. You're on the road. You got a 2-hour, 3-hour road trip. Drives, stays in the lane. You've heard that before, right? What if somebody's a little too slow? That thing will move over another lane and get in front of the car. I was like, what are we doing? I can't go back to driving normal anymore.
He likes to go off road though. Does that 4x4?
It has 4. Josh, this thing has everything. Everything. I'll go show you in the parking lot.
$25,000 off.
Oh my goodness! All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring in the wizard. Not necessarily wizard, the man himself, the guy behind everything going on at OAKLAWN. We got Zach Gillum joining us right now. We're about to take a look at some college matchups that are going on across good old, I was about to say Arkansas, around the country right now. Some fun games, and we're going to start with Josh. Josh, is your game going on right now?
It is going on right now.
Okay.
I was tuning in just a minute ago. So I don't know. Actually, I've never done that before, Zach. So you have to explain to me how I can get involved on the Missouri OU game. But what I do know about the Missouri OU game is that quarterback from OU, John Mateer, man, he's a dual-threat quarterback. He can pass, he can run, and they still have a really good defense. Venables over there is obviously a defensive guy. They're going to be playing a very, very good Missouri, and Missouri's always going to be kind of like a battle line rivalry too over there, huh? So Oklahoma, Missouri, they touch, right? Yeah, they touch. Come on, DJ, you should know that. You don't know your geography?
Hold on, wait. Let's give this a second. Josh, you're up first. What game do you have? This is we're showing. Yeah, hold on. Let's pause that. We're showing Oregon tape right now.
Got me confused.
Zach, you know what that means?
Colors,
Zach.
logos, everything.
You know what that
on the
means,
play.
Zach? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Flag on the play. Oh, Josh, you want to try that again? Go for it again,
No,
Josh.
I don't want to.
No, go for it.
The first time.
Lock in. Missouri OU. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. Defense for Oklahoma. Absolutely amazing. Brent Venables, defensive guy. But guess what? Offense is dangerous, too. You got John Mateer over on the offensive side of the ball. He can throw. He can pass. You always got to watch out for these guys in college football because the second you think you call the right defensive play, Missouri, you didn't because they can still scramble and make something happen on their feet. But, hey, Missouri's a good team. Drinklewitz over there has a great offense. He's always known to upset somebody every single season. And, you know, it's a rivalry game, in my opinion. I think that's going to continue to be one more so than the Arkansas-Missouri game. I don't know why they pushed that on us, but I don't know how to get involved in this game. Zach, can you tell me?
Yeah, absolutely. So even if you miss the kickoff, you can still jump in. Oklahoma right now, minus 11. They're up 14-6. Third quarter, 12:23 left. So can still get down on the action. Total at 43.
Hey, real quick too, if people are watching right now and they're like, okay, that sounds cool, how can I go about placing my wager? You want to walk them through that process real quick?
Yeah, so OAKLAWN Sports is the app you're looking for, available in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Desktop users can join in on the fun as well. Just go to oaklawnsports.com. And new users up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Very easy, no promo code needed. Runs over your first 10 days. Once you make that first deposit, you are active. So dive on in. Even if you miss some of these 11 a.m. kickoffs, they are still on the board and available for wagering.
All right, I like that. All right, up next, let's go ahead and see what Grant's got cooking up for us. Grant, what game are you covering this week?
Well, I'm covering Oregon USC, but maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll get some Oklahoma highlights in here too. But interesting right here. We got Oregon and USC, so previously big-time Pac-12 matchups. Now they're in the Big Ten together, which is so weird still for me to see these West Coast teams in the Big Ten. What you need to know here, man, this is a huge game for playoff implications. We got Oregon, 1 loss, USC, 2 losses. 2-loss team can still make it in, but USC is going to have to win out here in order to be in the conversation. Oregon obviously wanting to take care of business at home today against the USC Trojans. So, Zach, what do we got on the board for this game? Could be a big-time offensive game. Both offenses are really good.
Yeah, it looks like a high-scoring affair. The total at 59.5. Right now, Oregon an 11-point favorite. This is in Ducks territory, so USC traveling just up north. And there are player props on the board. You have touchdown score, player passing, receiving, rushing, and some team props as well.
Oregon minus 11? That's a lot of points, man.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. They can put up points. Matt, you're up next. You got a little Georgia Tech playing a little Pitt. What's on tap, man?
Yeah, a little ACC matchup. So Georgia Tech's been one of the surprising teams of the year. Pitt's got a good program. You know, they're sitting at 7-3 unranked, maybe a little chippy there. But Georgia Tech, they're fighting for a lot. They're sitting at 16th in the country at 9-1. They're a really good program this year. They have a balanced offense, good head coach. He's been putting them on the spotlight this year. I don't know the odds right now. I'm looking at the ESPN stuff. It's minus 2.5 Georgia Tech. But if I'm taking the betting line, I'm taking Georgia Tech to cover. They want to be in the playoffs, baby. They're trying to play football this Saturday.
I like it. Zach, what you got on for us on tap over there at OAKLAWN for this matchup?
Yeah, OAKLAWN Sports has Georgia Tech minus 2.5 as well. Total 59.5. If you're looking at the money line, Georgia Tech minus 137. You're getting plus 108 on Pitt, coming off that tough matchup against Notre Dame last week.
Who would I take on this one?
Yeah, that was the only loss. Notre Dame.
Who you got? Who you got, Matt?
I got Tech, man. I'm going Georgia Tech to cover that one.
I need Georgia Tech to slip this up because I got Miami in a really big parlay, okay? And I need them to go ahead and clear out this ACC thing and get this done. Probably still going to play in the championship game. All right, I got up next. You know what game I'm talking about? That's right. We got some good old Razorbacks going on over to Austin, Texas, getting ready to play them Longhorns. Once again, it's just got to show up, man. Look at this. Arkansas can score. Arkansas can produce. It's just what is going on with the consistency of this football team. One of my favorite things I like to say is you got to tighten up, all right? It's just the little things. But once again, I know a lot of people are down on this team, only 2 wins, but we have continually showed the opportunities for us to go down and put a quality product on the field. It's just about finishing. We got a dynamic playmakers at multiple positions. It's just about making the right decisions. And speaking of dynamic playmakers, Texas, that's just what they do over there in Austin. They pump them out, all right? I know a lot of people are saying maybe this guy named Arch Manning ain't that good. He's a good football player, y'all. I think the expectations were just a little too high coming out of the gate. But overall, Texas, they got the athletes. They got the support. Defensively, they're a really good football team, so it'll be a tall task. So when I look at the board on this one, I'm sure numbers are going to be all over the place. Zach, what does it look like?
Yeah, and this one's moved around this week. Currently, Texas -9. For most of the week, they were about 8-point favorites. Total at 58. In the action, no surprise when it gets this big. The money line is on Texas, but we are getting the spread action a little heavier on the Razorbacks.
Speaking of the Razorbacks, y'all know what it is time for, a little 4th and 5 parlay, okay?
Yeah.
And we all had a little mini intervention this week, and we talked to Josh, all right? Because he's been one holding us back, all right? And so I think this is the week that we all collectively come together and pull out a 4th and 5 parlay, all right? Yeah. You were a little worried last week. You were a little worried about your bet last week.
Yeah.
But now we're trusting you to bring us home this week.
I felt like the team, we got around a board table, and we all voted on me out, basically, on what I get to decide. That's what happened. That's
hey, if it's fair, Josh,
and for that reason, you're right.
I told DJ Monday, you're on the right track. You know, maybe just a little too far on some of them. You know?
Well, I'm aggressive. So if I can hit big once, it makes up for all the losses.
Yeah. Sorry, Matt. I always try to get here. Is this better? I always cover up Matt's face over there. Is that better? There we go, Matt.
I'm reaching up over
I see you trying to get over the graphic. All right. So, Matt, you're up first. You want to, Zach, tell him a couple things that are on the board that he can pick?
Yeah, so touchdown score, you have anytime touchdown. Looking at some Razorbacks, Mike Washington at -139, Taylon Green's at +108, Braylon Russell at +220. You do have those 2+ options for Josh. I think we've talked him out of those for this week. You have player passing, player rushing on the board as well.
Yeah, I'm a big Mike Washington fan, man. I thought he has been a tremendous player for us this year. I mean, he's just 100 yards away from being a 1,000-yard rusher. Talk to me about old Mike Wash.
Yeah, so Mike Washington, anytime touchdown scorer right now, looking at -139. So
like that.
That means if you were doing a single, you would wager 139 to profit 100. And then looking at his rushing yards, you have ladder options that range. I'd say the first one people are going to look at 60+, and then you can go up all the way to 100. So the 100 is +390. At the 60+, you're getting -177.
Tough defense at Texas.
Yeah,
I know.
Matt knows what he wants. The first one.
Yeah, let's keep it neutral. I'm a Mike Washington anytime touchdown guy. That's a safe bet.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
You know what? I'm going to stay on path with Matt because I really like Mike Washington. Super cool dude. I talk to him each and every week. But you're right. They're a little stingy up front on the defensive side of the ball. I'm going to do Mike Washington +60 rushing yards.
Okay.
All right. Mike Washington +60. We're looking +155 so far.
Woo, come on now. Here we go.
You know, on the ground again, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Drum roll. I might mess this up. No, I'm going to go Taylon Green +40 yards.
Oh,
on the ground.
Yeah, I feel good about
he can
Josh.
escape on the outside edge.
Job,
I'm going conservative.
Josh.
I don't want to mess this up for
about it.
anybody.
There we go.
I like it. So now we're at +250, looking for the last one.
Yep.
All right. All right, I was looking at it a little earlier. This one's going to be the one that may be a bit of a stretch. All right,
gotta
against
make it
this
smarter,
Texas
right?
defense, but we got to get something that's putting that number up there a little bit more, Zach. So I'm going to go Taylor plus 200 plus yards passing.
Come on. There it is.
I believe in my big boys up front. I believe in my big boys
Yeah.
up front. We're going to
Yeah.
keep him clean and let him deliver the ball down the field.
feel
today.
it. I feel it.
Yeah,
Zach,
hey,
what
to
are we
get
looking
those
at?
rushing yards, you're going to need some passing game as well. So adding that 200 plus rushing yards, we now have Mike Washington, anytime touchdown scorer. Mike Washington, 60 plus rushing yards. Taylor Green, 40 plus rushing yards. Taylor Green, 200 plus passing. Looking at 5-1, so plus 500 on those odds.
This is the week.
This is the week. Realistic. We've been unrealistic sometimes out there. This is a realistic bet.
So just for curiosity, if I were to put say like $1,000 on that, what would that get me?
So $1,000 going to return you 6,000. You're going to have 1,000 of that of your bet, 5,000 profit, and then keep in mind those parlay boosts are also live.
How much are you paying, Josh?
I'm going to call my wife right now. If I get the approval, we're staying at this nice hotel the second it opens.
Yes.
Well,
Josh is filling this hotel right now. I mean,
get the penthouse.
The good news is you can do it for as little as $1. So if you're not making as much as Josh over there, you can throw in $1 bet.
I'm in that
There you
crew.
go.
4th and 5 pays well.
I'm a blue collar, hardworking Arkansas.
4th and 5 pays well.
Oh, man. Zach, I appreciate you as always. That graphic will be up fairly
Very
soon,
quick.
right? Yeah,
Yes,
very
it'll
quick.
be up very quick.
Head on over to OAKLAWN Sports app right now on your Apple, or if you're one of those Android people, it's available there as well. And once you head to that spot at the very top, you're going to see the 4th and 5 parlay.
Yep.
We feel good about this one, all right? We feel good about it. Zach, I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day. I should be up within the next 60 seconds or so.
Oh, wow. We're moving fast, man.
I like that.
All right, thanks, Zach. Appreciate you. All right, y'all stick around. Actually, we're gonna what we're here for. Okay, we're here in Bentonville. All right, we got a really cool event coming up. Over 20,000 people are gonna start filing in right behind us for the lighting of the square. Downtown Bentonville has a big hand in making all this work. We're gonna talk to them, but before all that happens, you're gonna hear from the mayor and a couple other people up here in Northwest Arkansas about how special this day is.
Holiday lights illuminate the Bentonville Square until January 1st, but the work leading up to the lighting on the square began months ago. Lighting the square kicks off each year with a flip of the switch and a crowd of thousands.
3, 2, 1.
What's happening?
Back up. My computer just went crazy, all right? Computer just went crazy. Let's try that one more time. That's the thing we got to learn. Now you're going to hear from the mayor, all right, and then we're going to talk to some people from downtown Bentonville coming up. Let's try this one more time. You ready? Let's do this, and then
Holiday
we're going to do...
lights illuminate the Bentonville Square until January 1st, but the work leading up to the lighting on the square began months ago. Lighting the square kicks off each year with a flip of the switch and a crowd of thousands.
3, 2, 1.
But you may not know, lighting of the square is the end result of hours and hours of labor from a dedicated Parks and Recreation crew.
We have about 35 full-time parks maintenance staff that all touch the project. They're all amazing. They're all passionate about it. It's a labor of love.
A labor of love that takes approximately 3,200 hours of work. Parks and Recreation Director David Wright says it's all about bringing families downtown, creating memories, and seeing smiling faces.
And you watch how everybody rolls their sleeves up in September, and they work on this for months until the night we turn the lights on. You see the enjoyment that we all get by providing this to our citizens.
Wright says every bulb in the 35 miles of holiday lights illuminating the square is meticulously placed with the community in mind.
When we talk about the why, we talk about how many people does this really impact? What does this mean to our community? What does it mean to downtown? And it's really easy to see that when you come through on a random off night, maybe in the middle of the week, and you see how many people this has brought out of their homes into our community, into our downtown, it's really easy to understand the benefits that it provides to our citizens.
We are back, and I am joined by Dana over here with Downtown Bentonville. Now, they challenged me to pronounce your last name. Okay.
Are you gonna try the last name?
No, we're not. We're not going to give that one a shot. How do I say it? How do I pronounce it?
Schlegenhaft.
Okay, well, we're going to stay away from that. All right, I've learned my lesson. You know, I've done TV for 10 years, and nothing has changed when it comes to me butchering people's names,
Hey, I'm right there with you.
Very excited to be here. First of all, let's talk about where we are here at the Compton.
This is the Compton Hotel.
Pull that a
here
little
in
closer.
The Compton Hotel. You got me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Here in downtown Bentonville. Opens in early December. They're starting to book rooms right in the beginning of December, and it's right in the heart of downtown. If you look behind me, Bentonville Square is right behind you, and there's so many wonderful restaurants and things to do right around here. So take a look around and enjoy it, and it will be open and bustling soon.
Speaking of open and bustling soon, 6 p.m., this place it's going to be a hard place to get to here in a little bit.
All at once.
Yes.
Too. It's 20,000 people all at once. We're going to flip those lights on. Before that, there's a Broadway-style performance going on our main stage. We brought someone in who was on Broadway in Cats and in MJ the Musical.
Oh, wow.
And he will be performing on our main stage. So we're elevating the music this year. We also have all kinds of locals that have put on some performances. Last year, they'll be back again this year. And then we have Santa's Workshop also.
Come on now. Yes.
If you want to grab a toy or check out some of
You can do that here today? Grab a toy today?
Christmas toys are being showcased on our A Street Promenade. So lots to do here.
A lot of people, they probably woke up today and they said, you know what, honey, this is the year. We're going to go to the lighting, okay? And we're going to watch the whole ceremony.
Okay.
Give them some tips of like how soon should they get here, maybe where to park, what to wear, how long do you plan on being here once it happens? Give them some tips.
Number one, pack your patience and your walking shoes, because parking is sometimes tricky. I would get here between 4 and 5 o'clock, knowing that the mass influx of people come in at 6 o'clock, and so you want to beat that. I would plan on eating out downtown because you want to support the local restaurants, and I would be prepared to do a little shopping because you want to support local businesses downtown.
Downtown Bentonville is just exploding. Every time I come up here, I'm just like, wow. And y'all do such a great job showcasing it and just bringing more awareness and attention to what is already an amazing thing. It gets to a point where I'm just like, okay, they're good now. They're going to stop. I mean, the growth here, explain this.
Someone told me one time you're going to run out of stories to tell about downtown Bentonville. And I said, we will never run out of stories because there are exceptional people here doing exceptional things. And that's what the growth is people doubling down on this amazing community and wanting to see it thrive and grow.
How would you explain downtown Bentonville from people that are just like, oh, just those snobs up there in Northwest Arkansas that don't like to hang out with us folks down in Little Rock? Not the case.
No, not the case at all. In fact, I like to say that you're in downtown Bentonville because people look at you in the eyes when they walk towards you on the sidewalk and they say good morning or they say hello. And so it's a wonderful community where people support each other. It's still small enough where a lot of us still know each other and say hello, but we're very welcoming for everyone to come in and visit or come stay for a little while or maybe even come move here.
Y'all got this event today, but a little bit later on, January, I finally have a New Year's Eve where I don't have to do anything, I think. Don't rope me into anything. Is he going to rope me into something?
Most likely.
Am I already roped into something?
I got roped into this today. So
I'm just hanging out, okay? I'm not buying it, all right? I feel like I'm going to be busy. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Talk about some other events. You got the New Year's Eve event coming up. Anything else that people need to put on their schedules and their calendars?
We have an indoor farmers market that goes on through March right here in downtown Bentonville every Saturday morning. So it's a great opportunity to come downtown, grab a coffee, and come get some bread or some produce. The New Year's Eve event is our marquee and only fundraiser for the year. Our nonprofit does all of these big events here in downtown, and this is the event where people can come and show support for us so that we can continue the work downtown here. It's a massive party. I don't know how else to explain it. This year, the theme is around the world. There's all these different international experiences that you'll have on the 6th floor of a building here in downtown Bentonville.
I like it. All right, we're going to get to a quick break. On the other side, I'm going to be joined by a guy who's really helped us get all set up here today, Jorg over here with the Compton. So y'all stick around. Y'all have to see this place, all right? We had a little sneak peek and a little tour. I mean, look, pull her shot back up. Look like she's about to read me a Christmas story right here, all right? Yeah, we're in the middle of a hotel right now. This thing is amazing, all right? So we're about to take a quick break. On the other side, we're going to take a deeper look into the Compton. We're also going to wrap up the show and let you know what our keys to success are. Real quick, if they want to learn more about downtown Bentonville, how can they do that?
All the social media, downtown Bentonville or downtownbentonville.org online.
All right, we'll be right back after this quick break.
Okay. I got my bet in on the next drive. Y'all? Yep. Whoever loses picks up the tab.
You know, this OAKLAWN sports betting app is so fun to use, it might actually make watching these games with y'all bearable.
Big talk coming from a fella about to lose this wager.
Just need a field goal here and you'll be cooked, my friend. Remember our friendly wager.
Bet on any game all season long with OAKLAWN Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
This is humiliating.
This Thanksgiving season, don't be a turkey and let pain sit at the head of your table. Whether you're dealing with aching joints, stubborn sprains, lingering pain, or even breaks that just won't heal, Ortho Arkansas is here to help you get back to what matters most. Our team of orthopedic specialists is ready to get you moving, feeling better, and enjoying every moment with family and friends. So before the holiday rush, stop by Ortho Arkansas or book your appointment today. This year, give yourself the gift of comfort and let Ortho Arkansas help you walk into the holidays pain-free.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be 1.5 miles down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
Welcome back in. Once again, the square is getting set and ready for a nice little lighting ceremony. But once again, we are here at the Compton, downtown Bentonville, right off the square. Building looks beautiful. Come on now. What are we talking about? Very excited to be hanging out here. Very thankful to be here. And as we talk about that, I want to go ahead and introduce you to the GM here. Now, let me take that one down. I had to put her name. Can you pronounce that name? Have you seen that name? Do you know it?
York.
No. Can you pronounce her name? They tried to make me pronounce her name.
Dana Schlagenhaft. Schlagenhaft.
Really good. All right. I did not expect you to get that. Okay. I could not say that. I struggled with that. York, thanks so much for hanging out with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, DJ.
Appreciate you. I'm going to pull that mic up a little closer to you. There it is. So we're here at the Compton. And like I said, I want to pull up a video real quick, okay? Because I want people to see exactly what is happening here. I mean, I cannot get enough of this hotel. We walked around, and as soon as we walked in, we were just like, wow. All right. So you can see, there we are right now. I mean, this place, I mean, you said how many are there around the world right now?
This is the only one.
This is the only one.
This is it.
This is the only one.
Right
So people at home watching right now, if they're taking a look at this, just walk us through. This is the lobby. Go ahead and walk us through real quick.
This is our lobby, and then behind that fireplace, we are going to have a cycling concierge. So
nice.
somebody that's really just focused on the outdoor enthusiast.
Uh-huh.
We're very much speaking into Arkansas and the local culture. So
nice. You got, your restaurants. I mean, the thing is, too, as we're watching this video, y'all are still not open yet. So you got some construction going on, and it still looks amazing. You know, what's the vibe, and what are y'all going for?
It's really all about Arkansas, and obviously, in honor of Dr. Neil Compton, who had major impact on Arkansas in this area. It's in his honor. He was very much into the preservation of the environment. And so a lot of the things that you will see are very much tied into Arkansas and nature.
Yeah, you can see right here. I was talking to my friends about this. This is the second level that you're looking at right now. and so many places for people to just come out, hang out, have a good time. Perfect location, beautiful building. Like I said, I just can't get enough of this place, and I think it's amazing. So when are we going to open? When are we going to open?
We're opening on December 5th, so we're just a few days away. We're putting the final touches on it. You saw some blue tape.
Yeah.
These are the last checks for us.
Okay.
And then we've been training our staff. We got a beautiful team together, and
Mm-hmm.
they're excited to open the building and really bring life into the hotel. Because right now it's just a building.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's all about the team, and that really going to bring the customer experience to life.
Restaurants, and you got multiple dining options.
Yep.
I'm assuming a spa or anything. What do we got in here?
So we have a great partnership with the Blake Street.
Okay,
if
yes.
Guests want to do more than they find in our gym. And then we have 3 food and beverage outlets. So we have Field Notes down there, which is a 3-meal restaurant, casual, grab and go, sandwiches, breakfast in the morning. And then we have Sistina, a Tuscan steakhouse, same floor, first floor.
There we go.
Top of the line. This is going to be fantastic. And then up here on the second floor, we have the Eddy, which is the official hotel bar.
Okay.
And it also has an attachment, which we call the sunroom. Small, saving private room that you can have little birthday parties in. And it overlooks the square, so it's beautiful.
That's what I was going to ask, because I'm looking at this area right now, and y'all can't see this, but off to this little area, they have a conference room. And so can people rent this? I could see somebody wanting all this. Is that possible, or?
I always say to my team, we do everything that's moral, legal, and ethical.
All right. How much money you got? All right. I love it. So once again, this is an amazing spot. What are y'all going to be doing tonight? Are you going to watch the lighting ceremony from here?
Well, we are probably going to check a couple of rooms to make sure we're on par for next week. The last couple of days before the opening are very demanding.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even ask about the rooms. So, if you were to describe that, we didn't get a chance to check that. Is there a place people can go to learn more about this, a website?
We have a website up and running, thecompton.com.
Yep.
And we got 142 rooms, couple of suites. Just an incredible product.
Okay. Well, if you need help promoting these, just let me and my crew know. We'll try them all out for you, okay?
That is so kind of you.
Yeah, we'll try them out. We'll even try out the steakhouse, just in case, all right?
Okay,
We'll tell people what we think about it. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. Jorg, I appreciate you so much. Are you a sports fan?
Yes.
What kind of sport? Talk to me. What do we got?
I live in Auburn, Alabama.
You live in Auburn, Alabama.
That's home.
Okay, so you are a Tiger.
Blue all the way.
Wow, how about that? Is it a Tiger?
Can we continue the interview, though?
Hey, I've been to that campus. I will say this. I've traveled a lot. I've been to a lot of stadiums. The people there are amazing.
Yes.
They're so nice. Charles Barkley, he always goes to a hotel, and there's a bar downstairs, and I had a great time with them, and everyone there is just top-notch and it's just really cool people, and the campus is beautiful. So you got a good school, all right?
And I used to work at that hotel.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. So, what was that? Do you remember what it's called?
It's called the Hotel at Auburn University.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Had a great night there with Joe Klein. He played he played basketball with Charles Barkley, and he's about 7 feet tall. You should see how many beers this person can drink. It's impressive, all right? They know how to have a good time. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're still going to get to our keys, okay? So stay with us. We're going to probably run half of this break, a time for everybody to get back in, and then we're going to get to our keys to success, and then I'm going to let Jorg get back to it because, once again, 2 weeks away, all right? It's going to be fun.
Yes.
Thanks so much for
Thank you
hanging out
having
with us.
me.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Absolutely. Go Hogs and War Eagle,
War
Tiger.
Eagle.
What is a War Eagle? Something like that. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to run half this break, and we'll finish up the show.
Thank you.
Okay. I got my bet in on the next drive. Y'all?
Yep. Whoever loses picks up the tab.
You know, this OAKLAWN sports betting app is so fun to use, it might actually make watching these games with y'all bearable.
Big talk coming from a fella about to lose this wager.
Just need a field goal here, and you'll be cooked, my friend. Remember our friendly wager.
And it's good.
Bet on any game all season long with OAKLAWN Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
This is humiliating.
This Thanksgiving season, don't be a turkey and let pain sit at the head of your table. Whether you're dealing with aching joints, stubborn sprains, lingering pain, or even breaks that just won't heal, Ortho Arkansas is here to help you get back to what matters most. Our team of orthopedic specialists is ready to get you moving, feeling better, and enjoying every moment with family and friends. So before the holiday rush, stop by Ortho Arkansas or book your appointment today. This year, give yourself the gift of comfort and let Ortho Arkansas help you walk into the holidays pain-free.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be 1.5 miles down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
Welcome on back. Let's bring everybody in. I see you coming in, Matt, coming in hot. We're about to wrap this thing up, put a nice little bow on it. Hey, before we do that, we got to give a big shout out. Grant, you want to help me out with this one? We got some friends over there at Be Unlimited that did a really good job hooking us up with that, but they offer a lot more. Tell people what they got going on, Grant.
Yeah, so Be Unlimited, they got everything, your game day apparel, anything you want to go out there. And I know fellas probably watching this show, maybe not a ton of women, but if your wife's looking for, your girlfriend's looking for something awesome to wear on game day, go check out Be Unlimited right there on Block Street, right off the square. They got a retail location. You can go on beunlimited.com. I think their Black Friday sales are up right now. So go check it out. They got some really good deals and some awesome kind of custom stuff you're not going to go find on one of these Nike websites or something like that.
And right now, if you head to their website, as Grant just said, you can save 10% off your first purchase. All you have to do is sign up by using that email, subscribe, and be good to go. So appreciate them.
And here's the cool thing, guys.
Yeah.
I've put on a little bit of weight lately.
That's
And
all good.
they've got these quarter zips, and the way that they fit, they make me look like I was in college again.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
They've
They've got these really cool Nike quarter zips. They got all different types of stuff. We got an Eddie Bauer jacket that
The hats?
Yeah.
All the stuff.
Yeah,
they
they
got
got
some
'em going.
cool, like, vintage-looking
your
hats.
husbands will not complain. And if
Matt,
you're watching, send this to your
wait,
husband.
hey, speaking of that, Matt, do you have yours on?
No.
I haven't. Josh just sent it to me.
Oh,
We're in the
okay,
middle,
because
we're on the
we
way.
were leaving last week, and, we were
Yeah.
deciding who was going to be responsible for getting it to you, and we collectively
chose me.
Josh
It was
said,
Josh. Yeah,
said,
I'll do it.
Josh said, I got it.
He's seen the receipt. It's in the mail. It's in a box. It's headed his way.
When did it go in the mail?
Well, come on. That's not what we're talking about here. We were just verifying that it was in the mail, right?
11:30 this morning.
Oh, it's on the way, Matt, I promise.
It is.
Matt's been on our head all year long about, can I just get something with 4th and 5 on it? Something, one thing.
Little.
It is. It's on the way,
Just a
Matt.
defensive guy over here.
Oh, man.
Begging for, look at me, defense. Sorry.
It's on the way. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, and we're going to go ahead and get to our keys to success for today to go ahead and wrap up this show. And Grant, I believe we are starting for you. What do we need to do to win today's matchup?
Well, y'all know what I always talk about, man. And I'm going to change it up just a little bit because I think we're going to have to win on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
I always talk about running the ball, but I think we got to do it from up front. The big boys up front. Offensive line, we got to establish the run. I say that every week, and it seems like maybe we did a little bit last week. We still didn't pull out the win, but at the end of the day, I think it's key for us to be able to get that done. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we got to slow them down. We got to make them one-dimensional. We either got to make Arch Manning throw it, or we got to make them commit to the run. So at the end of the day, I think those are that one is a really, really big key for our ability to be successful today. And then we got to execute in the red zone. You heard me from my takeaways of last week. We did not do that. We've got to be able to finish when we get into the red zone. It's something we've done really, really well all year, and we got to continue to do that and kind of break the woes of last week down there in Austin, Texas today and punch in touchdowns. I don't mind field goals when it makes sense, but I want to see some touchdowns in the red zone.
All right, I'm up next, and let's go ahead and pop up my keys as we get close to wrapping it up. And the first key I got for you is you got to get more receiver production, all right? I like Omega Blake. But we got to start having other guys doing a little bit more with this game. Raylan Sharp, I'd like to see him get involved more. C.J. Brown, let's spread it around to the tight ends. We need to find that other option outside of, I would say, number 9 when it comes to throwing that ball to get something going on. So I know Coach Petrino has a dynamic offense. I know he wants to feed the studs, and right now that stud is getting the most love right there is number 9, but we got to spread it around. And I'll say this too, you got to know when to gamble, all right? And the 4th downs, we went for it. I was a fan of where we were on field position, but I think sometimes situational awareness and just being up to date and kind of getting a vibe and a feel for the game. And this may not be a popular opinion, but I feel like on that goal line stand, when that happened right there, this was, you got the dogs barking on the defensive line. It looked to me that LSU wanted that situation more than Arkansas wanted it. It was almost like, we hope you go for it on 4th down. Please don't send out the field goal team. And then you had those mishaps on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. In those situations, I think you got to put the pride aside and be like, okay, let's just get out of here with some points on this one. I know a lot of people may not want to hear that, but I think sometimes when you just feel the momentum of the game, that's when you start making those decisions. I would have took 3 right there just because, Braylon Russell wasn't playing. We slipped on one of the plays. That didn't work out very well. Miscommunication on another one. It just seemed like nothing was going for us on that drive. I would have took 3 on that one. All right, up next. Where's my?
I got the keys, baby.
What you got? What you got for me, man?
They might as well call me DJ Khaled because I've got so many keys, but I broke it down to 2 keys for you guys. And DJ, by the way, one of my first keys is make them earn every inch.
Yep.
LSU just made us earn every inch, and they actually came back and said,
yeah,
no, you
can't
did. Have that inch. That's the problem. So we have to do that. But in the way that you remember when we played against Ole Miss and they were taking big, huge chunk plays off the border of us going over the top to our DBs. We can't have any freebies. We can't have busted coverage. We can't have 70-yard bombs over the top. We have to make them earn every inch. And you know what? The Arkansas defense has actually played a little bit better that way. 2 touchdowns, as Matt Harris said. They only gave up 2 touchdowns. And if that's all you're giving up, you got to win the game. Okay, what else do we got to do? We have to win the money down. This really goes on both sides of the ball. But when Texas gets inside the 20, you have to be able to stop them. This is going to have to be a 2-touchdown game for Texas in order for Arkansas to come out with a victory in Texas. I'm just going to put it point blank, period. But we have to be able to hold them to 3. Don't give up 7. Field goals are really what we have to be able to shoot for on Arkansas defense, because I don't think you're just going to stop Texas down there. Everything's bigger in Texas, and that's the issue. And guess what? If you look at some of the defensive production for this game, or from last week, you've got to have Connie Walker get in the game. Connie, you've given up some stuff. Can't have that. Julian Neal, we need a big day out of Julian. We need a Matt Harris, Julian Neal type day. He loves Julian Neal. That's what we need to see out of you, is go up and make a big play when they try to take a shot on you, because I promise you, Manning's on the back of that quarterback jersey, and he will try to take a shot on you.
Hey, real quick, Matt, before we get to your keys, David, I'm going to mess you up. I know you just got to organize for the next keys. Can you go back to that last key and then get to Josh's second key? All right. What was your second key again? Win the money downs.
Yeah.
All right. So scroll ahead, get to the money downs. Can Arkansas for one time get something to go in our favor? Matt, I heard you as soon as they gave up that 3rd and 7 go, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull that up. And
terrible.
can you scroll that with your finger a little bit? Watch this. Can we maybe get a holding call on this one? Give me the end zone angle real quick, David. Give me the end zone angle. Let me go back. I feel like they would have called that if that's Arkansas.
I don't know, but we broke this. We actually broke this play down. With
I don't know. Grant, what do you think?
Hey, from an Arkansas fan's perspective, that's holding, but from an offensive lineman's perspective, hands inside, baby. Don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't know if it was a missed call or a messed up defensive play call, confusion on the defensive line. It looked like he was trying to maybe be a stunt. And was that Cam Ball who tried to get out there?
No.
It was Justice Boone.
Justice Boone trying to get out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a holding, DJ, but there's definitely some confusion because there was absolutely no containment.
Yeah. I was like, I just wanted us to – can we get a bone thrown our way one time? Just one time all year? We haven't had one all year.
All year.
No.
All year. All right. Matt, time for you. Keys to success. Talk to me, big dog.
No bones when you're 2-8. Keys to success. First one, rush with vision. Y'all, right now, our D-line is playing well. We're getting production off of a lot of guys. But eyes up, hands up, that's a great rush. One of the rush rules when you're a defensive lineman is don't leave your feet. It's very rare that you're going to get a sack every time. That right there is the way to rush the quarterback. There's a lot of guys that can get included in the pass game. DBs aren't the only one that can knock down passes and impact the pass game. Shelton, that linebacker, number 20 out here, is going to get his hands up. There you go. Look at that good contain. I mean, we're sitting here, guys, rushed with vision. The defensive line, both of mine are defensive line based today. DNs don't rush past the quarterback. It leads me into containing the QB. Brandon Shaw there, great linebacker for us. We need to contain. Who knows their job this week? Who is the force? Just like that 3rd and 7 we watched, DJ, at that LSU game. Right there. Arch Manning, he's going to do zone read. You got to run back to those running quarterback games. He's a rushing quarterback. You can't rush past the quarterback, especially in the red zone. He's had 6 rushing touchdowns this year. Most of them come in the red zone. So contain that quarterback. D-line, you got to play tight today.
You got to be tight.
And knock those hands off of those O-linemen, that Grant. You know, they're holding him. Just get him in the gut. Get him a kidney shot. See if they let go.
Oh, fellas, we are just over 30 minutes away from kickoff down there in Austin. We're about to wrap up this show. Great job in the chat, everybody. I just had a second to look through it, so it's hard to do that when we go live to really go through the chat. But always join it. We're going to go through, read a lot of these. We got a lot of comments. Some talking about Coach Petrino, some being with you, Matt. Once again, what's up with these refs? Throw us a bone every once in a while. I do want to show some love to our guy, Chris Caver. Go Hogs, beat Texas, sends in the super chat. He wants to know, is the hotel open? Not yet. Okay, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Chris, before this hotel opens up here in Bentonville.
Gorgeous place, though.
Yeah,
man.
very, very nice place. But, fellas, we're about to go and wrap this thing up. It's been fun. Final thoughts on today's matchup. Real quick, 10 seconds, Matt. Final thoughts on today's matchup. What you got?
Rival game, man. You heard Sarkisian talk about it this week. Arkansas has helped define the University of Texas. Our history back with Texas, before OU, it was Texas-Arkansas, baby. It's one of those old rivalry games. Butterflies are going to be swirling around. Stay cool, stay locked in, and go upset somebody in Texas. Let's have a day. Give me some trash-talking rights for the year.
Okay, Grant, 10 seconds, maybe.
Go home.
But seriously, real quick thoughts on today's matchup.
Yeah, I think if we can establish the run game, like we talk about every single week, and hold Texas and make them one-dimensional, we got a real shot at doing something down there. Now, I don't know, but go Hogs, baby.
Josh?
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
You ever flicked a pit bull in the nose with the fence in the way? You ever flicked him in the nose?
Yeah.
Eventually, that finger's going to get bit.
Yeah.
And Arkansas is that pit bull. And other teams been flicking us, boom, and they keep escaping. But Arkansas is going to get a hold of a finger, whether it's Texas or Missouri. We're going to get a hold of a finger, and today might be the day.
You can have my 10 seconds if you give me more of that. That was good stuff right
here's
there.
what else I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Omega Blake's got to get involved. Okay, look at this. Look what he's had to pass.
10 seconds.
No.
DJ.
61 yards against
What did you
Auburn.
do?
18 yards against Mississippi State. 17 yards against LSU. We got to get him involved. You mentioned that earlier.
Got to get him
Thanks,
involved.
Josh.
All right, y'all. Boys, appreciate it. Once again, everybody, thanks so much for watching. We're going to have our post-game after. But big shout-out to downtown Bentonville for hooking this up, and also the Compton. Such a great job. Don't forget, if you are in Bentonville and you want to experience the tree lighting and the square lighting, that'll be at 6 p.m. You're the man. And we'll take you up on that steak dinner. I promise you that. Thank y'all so much for watching 4th and 5. Go Hogs.
Go Hogs.